Okay. Hey everyone, it is Presley at ActOutGames.com here. And today I'm going to be showing you, talking about, not showing you, how people always picture things differently. And when I was playing Zork, I always assumed people were like, oh, this is totally what a Gru like. Everyone knows what the Gru looks like. Everyone knows what this house looks like. Everyone knows what this mailbox looks like. Everyone knows what this pathway looks like. Everyone knows what this bird looks like. I mean, everyone had the same picturing until Daddy said, one of my favorite things about the Zork and books is that everyone pictures everything differently. And I never thought about that. So then we came up with a game where characters and things, mostly from books, but sometimes from Zork, we talk about like what I thought they'd look like. And we would compare about how different it was. And sometimes, even though we have different things, maybe we could change a little bit of what I thought it looked like because people had good thoughts that were better, that you thought looked more like the character. Like Padfoot. It creeped me out because he looked the same in my imagination as he did in the movie. And I didn't even know who Padfoot was for a really long time, so it creeped me out, kind of. This guy called Mad Eye Moody. Oh my god, they were completely different from what he looks like in the movie and what he looks like in the book. Well, not what he looks like in the book. What he looks like in my imagination. It gets so completely different. It freaks me out sometimes when I have, like, the perfect imagination of the character. I'm like, oh my god, this character is perfect in my imagination. And in the movie, it's, like, completely different. I'm like, oh my god, what has happened? I don't know. That happens to me a lot. Like, I feel like I'm spoiling just by saying people's names.
It's okay. So you started playing a game with me, mostly in the car when we drive. What do we do?
Well, I say, what do you think blank looks like? For example, Hogwarts. What do you think Hogwarts looks like? And then we explain what we thought it looked like and try and get the best picture on each other's thing. And we would be like, what do you think this place looks like? What do you think this place looks like? And we'd all exchange that. And it would be like, oh god, it's so different. But a lot of these things are kind of common because everyone has like the basic picture from what the book describes. So we have like a very basic picture, but it still looks completely different in people's minds. So that's what I thought was cool about books and games, text games. There's also, it's not necessarily new, but we just got a new Zork game. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily, I don't know how old it is.
It's older than you by a long shot.
Yeah.
So would you recommend that people play that game with their friends and like talk about what they thought characters?
Oh yes, I definitely recommend it.
If they've read the same book.
Yeah, like they'd be like, I bet a lot of people would be like, whoa, this is so different from what I thought it looked like.
You might be surprised by what people thought people looked like or locations.
Mm-hmm. So I was really surprised at first when I saw like how different things were. I was just surprised about how different.
So, are there any characters that you think you'd be interested to hear what your subscribers thought they looked like? Harry Potter or familiars or something like that?
Any character from Harry Potter, 1 to 6. I just started Deathly Hallows. I haven't even read one page though. Well, but I have it. Mm-hmm. So, any character from Harry Potter books, 1 to 6. Any character.
Mm-hmm. Familiars.
Familiars, if you've read the book, any character from all of the books that are out in 2014. Don't spoil the rest of the books for me. Well, probably by the time I'd be reading the comments from the rest, I'd read all the books.
Well, you've read all the familiar books.
Yeah, but there may be more. So, from book 1 to 4, I believe.
That's all there are right now, I think.
Yeah, but if another one comes out, and you're still watching this...
I'm sure you will have read it.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to post what they thought anybody from Harry Potter looked like that was different than the movie, or familiars.
Warriors from the first whole series. Mm-hmm. And then, like the first couple of chapters from the first of the new series of, not the new one, the second series of Warriors, you can do that.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, Game of Thrones. My dad told me about Game of Thrones. I didn't read it or watch the show. Oh, no, there's pictures in that. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's pretty good. So if anybody's writing in those books and wants to tell us how it looked different
Oh,
to
and
them.
you can ask if you've read a book that I may have read, then ask about it first, and then I'll tell you if I've read it or not, or if I read it, or if I read it in the future. And if it's not now, because it always changes.
So if anybody posts a comment of what they thought one of those characters looked like,
Yeah.
you'll respond with what you thought that character looked like.
Yeah.
Cool.
And maybe, just maybe, if I have time, I may just get a whole group of characters that everyone wants to know what I thought they looked like, and post like portraits of them on DeviantArt and send them the link to my post, to the pictures. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.